Hello and welcome back to Page 3 Hot Topics.
Hi.
Different directions there, Jay.
Yeah. I can't hear you, Pandora. Sorry
You
if I'm
can't hear
interrupting
me.
you. But I can't.
No, absolutely fine. Can you hear me now? We'll sort it out. Chloe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. Nothing like a good technical glitch. You get things.
Oh, she's disappeared.
It's all good. But welcome to Page 3 Hot Topics this week. We will be joined by Jay shortly, but obviously we've got Chloe as well. Hello, Chloe.
Hi.
So this week we're going to be talking everything from Insulate Britain protests. I think we've all seen online the ink gate where someone has literally thrown ink onto somebody, and this has been a build-up of tension throughout so many weeks now, and it's kind of coming to a bit of head. There he is, putting ink on the protesters. Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
So he obviously it's just ink, but he has literally just come alongside to them and just put it on their faces.
Oh, that's so inhumane, weird. Like, I get being angry, but like, I would want to physically pick them up and chuck them. The last thing I think of is like,
ink's so random. Why ink? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's really weird. Like,
that's really weird.
So the guy here who's been pictured, who's spoken out about it, he's a retired doctor, and he was saying, look, something needs to be done about it, etc. Lucky it's just ink. But obviously your reaction is shock, and I think a lot of people were shocked online that they've done this. Obviously we've seen videos of them being dragged off the street, and that doesn't stop them, and now it's ink. Do you think that perhaps it's going a step too far now and something more needs to be done in order to get this to actually just stop happening?
100%. I mean, they need to do it not in like public places, what's stopping like emergency service and stuff. The police need to stop them from doing it there, and like maybe suggest another place they can do it if they like understand what they're trying to do, but it's just not in the right place at all, and it's causing murders. It's getting worse and worse and worse. It needs to stop.
So obviously this brings into the question, should people have the right to protest at all when they're disrupting others, which can cause tension, which is just what we've seen on camera? Jay, what do you think?
I think you should be able to protest, but it should, I don't know. I think it depends on the cause. Like, whatever, I don't even know exactly what they're protesting for, but
so if they're protesting obviously for climate change, and they're saying that the government's not doing enough, and they're saying because the government aren't doing anything, then we need to bring attention to the mainstream media. And so the best way to do this is to disrupt people's day-to-day lives, i.e. sitting on a motorway, sitting on roads, so ambulances can't get past, emergency services, people
I can understand their point, but just not where they're doing it.
They're affecting like innocent people, really. It's not kind of, I don't think it's and to be honest, it's not even raising awareness of what it is that they're trying to raise awareness for. Like, all I know is that they're a nuisance. I don't know what they're trying to achieve, but I do think it's really wrong that guy did that weird ink thing. But then I don't know why I condone the woman in the 4x4 going mental. I can like see her point of view, and I think like I don't blame her. But then the guy that's doing the really like thought out thing.
So going back to the video here, so she's driving her son to school, people are sitting in the road, they're trying to drag them off. As soon as they drag them off, another person comes along to sit in their place. She is obviously just trying to drive her son to school. We touched on this last week, but she actually ends up driving into their backs.
I get it. It's terrible.
I do get it as well.
She had her kid there and stuff. She definitely should not have done that, and she shouldn't be getting hailed as like a hero. Like, I think she had like a photo shoot with the sun, and I relate to her, and I get it because it was like spur of the moment fury. So I don't think she's a bad person. I don't think we should be encouraging that, but at the same time I get it. But I hate the ink thing. I think that's really like
it's so weird.
Like, go up to them and be like when you do stuff like what that lady did, that was out of like blind fury, and you're not thinking. Whereas
this is more calculated. This is definitely out. He's gone out to go get the ink
get
And
the ink, yeah, and
yeah,
purposely doing it.
so this is where it borders on dangerous, because if he, you know, let's say that was another liquid or another form of something, like they didn't know what was being sprayed on their faces until he said, oh, it's just ink, it's just ink. So it's allowing that personal contact as well. So it's obviously going a little bit too far, perhaps.
Oh,
Yeah,
the whole thing's
definitely. I
off.
completely agree. It's gone too far. Like, what's next?
Well, quite. What is next? But obviously, if you guys have got any comments about this, and pop it in the section below, and we will get them answered for you today. And it's obviously caused a massive uproar online as well. Lots of people have been vocal about it. We did take it to a poll, which we can come back to shortly, towards the end of the show, probably. But moving on from Insulate protesters now, and going on to the Queen's health. Now, the Queen's health has been something that's been obviously speculated about for a very long time, and obviously her husband passing, Prince Philip, has brought it more into the spotlight. But unfortunately, the Queen has had a hospital visit, and royal fans are worrying for the Queen's health. Now, everything's obviously very shush because it's the royal family, but obviously lots of questions are happening from this. Do you think that perhaps the Queen now needs to completely step back and just say, you know, enough is enough? You know, I've done my time, and it's time to step down and let, you know, Prince William, etc., take more roles, which they have been doing, but obviously not on a full-time basis. There she is. What do you think?
She's so cute. I love her fashion sense. Like, she's so old and she still looks so amazing. I know that's nothing to do with it, but I just think she looks beautiful.
Yeah, she does. I mean, to be honest with you, she's probably got a stylist, hair makeup lady. But no, you're right. She does look.
I hope I look like that when I'm that age, all that fashion and diamonds and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I bet her jewelry cupboard is one to be admired. But do you think that maybe now, you know, if let's say it was your grandma, do you think you go, listen, Granny, you've done your bit. It's time to step back now. You know, you've just lost your husband. Your health is, you know, not looking, you know, as it was a few years ago. Would you tell her to step down? Would you say carry on? What do you think, Jay?
I think, I don't know. What is she? Yeah, she is pretty old and she does walk around quite a lot, so she probably shouldn't. I don't care for her or her health.
You're going to wind up a few of the viewers probably on it.
Yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, whatever. If she wants to chill out, she can chill out. If not, crack on. I mean, she's not doing anything strenuous, I don't think. But yeah, obviously for her age, fair enough.
I just feel like she's the Queen and like she'll probably just stick to her duty all her life. Like, I don't think she'll ever give up. Like, everyone always wants to know stuff about her, and she's just lovely.
It's all she's ever known, and obviously the past few years have probably been extremely stressful for her. Obviously with, you know, Harry and his wife Meghan moving to the US, you know, stepping down as senior royals, her husband, you know, unfortunately, you know, passing last year. So she has had a stressful time, so it's obviously going to have an impact on her health. But this brings us into conversation about Thomas Markle. Now, obviously, Harry, Meghan's wife's dad, ever since they've got together, has sold his story to the papers, to the media internationally. Now, one of the things that has come up there is he was on Good Morning Britain, expressing his views once again. And this has actually caused Ofcom complaints now, sort of saying, you know, enough is enough. You know, I don't see how he's, you know, relevant. He shouldn't be, you know, being allowed to sell his story about Meghan to national TV. What do you think? Do you think that Thomas Markle should just not be allowed really now to give his opinion on Meghan? Or do you think that perhaps, you know, he's well within his right? Everyone's got freedom of speech. Has anyone got any strong opinion?
I think apparently there's two sides to the story, isn't there? Because apparently he's not allowed to see his grandchildren or something. So that's obviously irritating him so much. And he's probably trying to get her attention by saying stuff, but he's not doing it in the right way. Like saying his daughter's doing this for money and stuff like that. Like, it's her dad. Like he should be supporting her no matter what, really. But I don't know what's going on.
Well, quite. And obviously that's happened. And Meghan has come out about something entirely separate about letters, etc., which have all gone legally. So we're not even going to touch that today. But obviously there have been tensions within the family, and he was evidently not at the royal wedding. That we do know because that's public knowledge. Jay, do you think that perhaps, you shouldn't air your dirty laundry in public, as it were, and respect your daughter's wishes by not, expressing your opinion on national TV?
Yeah, I think it's really weird. I think he needs to be stopped. Like, someone needs to pull him aside. But I'd also think that he's obviously just like a broke middle-aged man looking for a paycheck, and I think the real problem is the people that pay him for his opinion. What is it? Good Morning Britain. That's who Piers Morgan used to run.
Good Morning Britain. Yeah, that's where the Ofcom complaints were sent to for his Good Morning Britain.
I think they have an agenda against Harry and Meghan, Good Morning Britain, because I would never employ him to talk on my show. There's 1,000 things going on. I wouldn't give him airtime. He's just like an old nobody that clearly has mental health issues. It's really, I don't think he's credible to speak on TV. He's an unreliable source. He's clearly poorly. So I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
I mean, so obviously we don't know that, and you say he's an unreliable source. I mean, he is the biological father of Meghan,
but he's biased. He's too biased or can be on like journalistic things. He's got totally different agendas. No,
I just think he needs to like stop saying the nasty stuff about his daughter.
There is a respect line, and obviously it has.
He's trying to get her attention or someone's attention, but it's not in the right way at all.
But do you think that it's emotionally driven or financially driven? Because obviously he won't be doing that for free, and he'll probably be being paid a pretty penny to do that. We don't know the sum, but is it emotional? And you said, Chloe, he's trying to get her attention. But if you're trying to get her attention, then surely she would have given it, at the royal wedding, etc. So why now? So do you genuinely think it's emotional or financial?
I think it's a bit of both, really. Both, I'd say.
Okay. And Jay, obviously you've got a strong opinion on this. Do you think it's just financial, I'm guessing?
Yeah. He just wants to retire. He probably has retired off the back of all the interviews. Yeah, I think it's all money motivated. I think he's disgusting.
Yeah. And put yourself into Meghan's shoes for just a second.
Yeah.
Obviously that's very difficult to do so, but what would you do if that was your father speaking on national TV? Would you come out and say something about it? Would you ignore it?
Yeah, I'd go crazy. I would not ignore it. That's my dad. I'd be like, what the hell are you doing, Dad? Stop. That's your dad at the end of the day. Like, well, I don't understand why she's ignoring it. Like, I don't know. But that's just me. I'd say something. I'd have to.
Yeah, to get him to stop.
Yeah.
Jay, would you just sort of put all lawyers on it and just get it shut down?
I don't understand why he can't be punished for slander, because it is kind of slander. But yeah, I would try my absolute hardest to get him taken down and put in jail or something. Get restraining order. I would do everything in my power to get him taken down. Everything.
Now, if you guys have got any strong opinions on Thomas Markle and him selling his story to the paper, which he has done on plenty of occasions to different papers, not us, FYI. But then do let us know and pop it in the comment section, and we can get it discussed. But moving on from the Queen, Thomas Markle, who I'm sure the Queen has probably heard about in a couple of conversations as of late. And moving on to something a little bit more light today. I'm a Celebrity is coming back, and it's coming back to Wales.
Woo!
They have been discussing all the tease celebrities who might be making an appearance on this year's show. Obviously, as we've already discussed, it will be in Wales, but there is quite an exciting lineup rumoured to be this year. There's Ant and Dec. Now Dec just got married, so that's very nice. Oh, should I say Ant got married, not Dec? Yeah, I always used to get them mixed up when I was younger.
Oh my God, I still do it now. I just always do it.
No, it's true. I always used to get them mixed up. So we might have a little mixer in the mix. So we've got Jade, who might be making an appearance in the jungle, which is very exciting. Do you think that she's going to be talking about? Obviously, everyone will want to know about the Little Mix, Nelson drama. So that might come out.
She might spill some gossip in there and stuff. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Potentially. And then obviously maths. We've spoken about this.
Yay! I really can't wait to watch her. I love the maths ones. They're really loud characters and really entertaining to watch. So
yeah, and also because they're so new to reality TV.
Yeah, it's nice to have a new face.
They have less of a filter, probably. I can imagine. There she is. Now, she was on maths.
What's maths?
Married at First Sight.
Oh,
she got with somebody's husband.
She was on the Australian one though, I think, Jess. That's probably why you don't. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. How interesting.
So she might be on there.
I hope she stirs things up. Like, I think she will. Like, I think she'll be good.
Oh, she will 100. I mean, maybe we're going to have a Peter Andre, Katie Price, romance. That's what thing last year was like a really we had romances.
Yeah.
Romantic.
Is there anyone hot going in there? Any boys?
So we've got Perry from Diversity going in there.
He's so cute.
He is very nice, but actually he's a man. He is a man. I'm sure he might be someone's type.
Yeah.
Chloe. But no, there's no big sort of hunks as of yet. I'm sure. Oh, Sophie, I think Jessica will get voted for every single trial. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
I loved the last one with Jordan in it going Happy Place. That was so entertaining.
Yeah, that's the thing. So last year, obviously Jordan ended up winning, but we haven't really seen that much from him since he came out.
I always hear him on Radio 1, always.
Yeah, he is. Fair play. He is on Radio 1. He's doing everything. But I expected him to, be hosting the next big show or something. But that just hasn't happened yet. Do you think that maybe I'm a Celeb has lost its appeal from when it did its sort of initial series where it was just huge?
Yeah.
I think TV in general has lost its appeal. I don't think it's the show or the show content. I just think our age group just doesn't watch TV anymore. Everyone's online. I know Love Island, but even they have really bad ratings this year, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I think that it's just literally the fact that people don't watch telly anymore.
Yeah. And it's all about sort of Netflix and catch up. It's not.
Yeah, that's it.
Tuning in on Saturday night. I think everyone had enough of it during lockdown, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we've touched on this before, but obviously a couple months has passed now. Is there anybody that you'd really like to see in there? Jay, I'm going to guess that you won't want to be seeing Thomas Markle in there.
No, I can't stand him. Who would I like to see in there, though? Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like someone was a bit more entertaining and hated. I'm trying to think who would stir it up a bit.
Oh, I'd like to see Molly May in there.
Oh my God, yeah.
I don't do it too big time for that now, but I love Molly May so much, so I'd love to see it.
Yeah, or Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury, yeah.
Tommy Fury.
I'd quite like to see a single hot girl or guy.
Yeah, same.
Another single hot girl or guy.
Yeah.
And then them to have a little showmance romance. I just think
maybe I love it when that happens, like Katie Price and Peter Andre. That never happens anymore though. Maybe someone at a Towie or something, a girl, I don't know, and then a boy.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You need a big Hollywood star like Caitlyn Jenner when she,
love.
Yeah.
Good. Do you think Khloe Kardashian would sign up? That would be great. That would be great. But moving on from I'm a Celeb, which will be, be coming onto your screens this winter for those days that you decide to stay in and not go out. And moving on to Halloween, which is this weekend, which is very exciting.
And my birthday.
And your birthday. Now, girls, what are you doing? What are you dressing as? And then I'll come to the question about it.
I'm not doing anything for Halloween. I'm doing my Sherlock Holmes murder mystery, and I'm not dressing.
Okay. And Chloe, are you dressing up as anything?
I don't know. I just want to. I'm not going anywhere, but I just want to dress up as something to put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I just want to put a picture on. Like, I just feel like I'm left out if I don't do it. But I just don't have anything in mind. I want to do something sexy because everyone just puts like sexy stuff up, and I feel like left out.
This is what I'm coming on to. So obviously, I think you go either end or on Halloween. You go super sexy. We're talking like Playboy bunny. That's a little bit of fake blood, and then just in suspenders and underwear. Really.
I don't even need to buy an outfit. I'll just put like my underwear on.
I'm sure lots of viewers will be very happy about that. But then obviously, then you go on the other end of the spectrum and it's like super scary and you dress as like the Joker or something. But do you think there is an age limit of when you can really dress to, scantily and sexily? If you saw, I hate to be ageist, but I don't know, if you saw the Queen dressing as a Playboy bunny or something, which would never happen. But, do you think there should be an age limit, or do you just go, you know what, go for it?
Well, yeah, I couldn't see like I don't know, and like a 60-year-old like in like an underwear and suspenders and that. Do you know what I mean? Unless they look like I don't know, unless they're like 50 and look good, but like I don't know, I just think it's a bit cringe.
What about you, Jay? Do you think there is an age limit to when you can stop dressing up as a Playboy bunny for Halloween?
I think it depends on the individual. It all bows down to the individual, I'm gonna say.
That is such a safe answer.
I probably would. It depends on how I look. If I look all right, I would. But if
That's what I mean, yeah.
But do you think we're just being ageist here, girls? Do you think, if a 6-year-old wants to dress up in a cute little Playboy bunny outfit?
No, I can't imagine my nan. Oh, that makes me feel sick.
So strong. Sophie said Heidi Klum goes out every year and looks amazing. Age is just a number. This is true, but I would like to say on that point, Heidi Klum is a supermodel.
Yeah.
He probably looks better than most 18-year-olds going out. But then also, do you think that, with Halloween, it is an excuse to be, to express yourself more, cheekily and sexily as you would on any other days of the year, going out
100%.
Standard Friday night in a Playboy bunny suit probably won't go down as well as on Halloween.
100%. I mean, Halloween used to be all about proper being scary and that, but now it's just turned into like sexy out. It's like sexy day. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's just mad.
But it is for women, but not so for men, I don't think. Unless they dress I don't know. Have you ever seen like a sexy male Halloween outfit?
No, not really.
You see a lot of male influencers like topless with like scars on their face and stuff. So, you know what I mean? You see that.
Yeah, this is true. But yeah, so I think we're going to go to a vote now. So, do you think that you're too, and you have to vote on this, Jay? You can't play safe. Are you too old to dress up for Halloween? Is there an age limit? Yes or no?
I think yes, if you're like wearing sexy outfits.
Yes, and then Jay?
I'm going to say no.
We're split.
Pandora, okay. You've got to do it.
No, I think you should dress up whatever age. If you're feeling good, you're feeling, sexy, you want to, impress whoever it is that you want to impress, or just do it for yourself. Dress up in that.
That is true as well. Actually, I changed my answer.
Oh, you can't change it now.
I feel bad.
But that is bringing us to a close. We're so sorry about the technical difficulties today, but we got there in the end. And hopefully we'll be back as a 4 next week. But until then, thank you so much. Enjoy your Halloween, girls. And we'll be back next week.
Oh, see you
Thanks.
next.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.